What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Thesis, aka Thesis himself, from Vaping with Thesis. That's right, God bless it.
Now look.
Okay, some other truckers. Now we're gonna do this again. We're gonna stop trying to be fancy until we get better fucking internet. Simple fact of the matter is our internet's not fast enough to keep up with OBS and the bitrate that we had chosen. So I apologize. We're gonna go ahead and delete the previous one, which sucks, and I'm hoping we're gonna get the same, analytics. We'll go ahead and see. All right, so first and foremost, let's retouch on the ECC situation.
Okay, so let's do a little recap because we're gonna have to delete things we talked about first. So there's been some confusion. We've talked about ECC in August, and there's been some confusion because we keep talking about Las Vegas. And the reason is because we will all meet in Las Vegas with all of our friends, and then we will travel to California to ECC from there. So we will not be at the Vegas convention in May. We will be at the August convention in California. And then do we want to talk about next week then?
Yep.
Okay, so we did talk about this a little bit last Monday. Next Monday on the 8th, we will be doing are we doing a high-end mod giveaway?
We're gonna be doing a high-end mod giveaway the first of the month. This is just how it goes with all reviewers, with all content creators on Patreon. At the first of the month, we lose for my channel, it's like between 5 and 20 patrons on the first of every month. I know I won't name who it is, like another reviewer that I know loses anywhere between 25 and 50 patrons a month. So like the goal was to keep the Patreon page at 62 patrons to do high-end giveaways. So with that said, is what I'm going to end up by doing is say, fuck that. This is going to be a special giveaway, a birthday giveaway. I'm going to be doing a Hammer of God giveaway. And then we'll be doing I want to say we might do an Asmodus. We might do two, to put down 2 Asmodus giveaways. We'll do a couple of different ones. We'll do a couple of different stab woods and some dope ass ones. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Probably some squonks, some single battery squonks, along with the Hammer of God, which is expensive fucking mod. It's an amazing mod. It's one of my favorite mech mods I've ever had.
Okay, so then while we're talking about it, can you go ahead and recap what tier you need to be in to be entered into these high-end mod giveaways?
The high-end mod giveaways is specifically for the $20 patrons. But for this one, we're going to do the 2 Asmodus mods can be $10 and up patrons.
Okay.
So if you're a $20 patron, you will be eligible to win the Hammer of God and the Asmodus. If you're $10 and up, you're going to be able to win the Asmodus.
And you have to be present to win.
You must be present.
Have to be in the live stream to win.
Yes. And then I've got some pod systems to give away too coming up. That's not gonna be till I want to say the 2nd, so that'll be the week after next. But first, I got to send out the ones to for last week's.
This will be next Monday the 8th.
Yes, next Monday the 8th.
Next Monday the 8th, and surprise, we will be live streaming from a off-site location.
Yes.
So that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes.
I'm hoping that their Wi-Fi is better than ours.
I don't know. You might, but I have to bring your tablet, your iPad for the internet.
We have almost no service there. We're going to have to figure that out.
Oh, Avalanche says, can we still win candy bars? Fun fact, you guys, everybody who gets a package, everybody who wins anything has been getting a candy bar in their packages.
Still have a full box of candy bars. So yes, every person that wins will get a candy bar. And the V-cells, until they last.
Oh, China, what do you need an answer for?
Yeah.
China says, answer me, damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
I didn't see what you were asking. And also something else we talked about is we'll have to check in with the rest of our China says dibs on the Asmodus.
There's 2 of them, bro.
So we were talking about in the previous live stream that wasn't working out. Come closer to August. So we will be in California for ECC in August. We'll probably do an Airbnb again. And as soon as we get more details on the weekend they're going to do it, we'll take a roll call of anybody who's down for Airbnb.
Yes. And I do want to touch on this again because like I said, we just deleted the last one because of the fucking buffering. So I I had previously erroneously had stated that this Svomesto K-Fun Light 2019 version came from DJ LSB and Svomesto. It did not. It came from Tina, our resident lesbian. Tina, super sexy chick, sent this bad. She purchased this for one for herself, one for me, and she's going to be personally sponsoring the Patreon page and personally sponsoring the YouTube channel. Meaning, I send her a list of what it is that we need to review. I review it and it goes into the giveaway box. So for the next, so at this point, the next couple of giveaways within that time frame, there's going to be some fucking ridiculous ones. We're talking another Limitless Modco, brand new fucking sleeve mech mod, one of my favorite mechs I've ever used, one of my favorite RDAs I've ever used for clouds. We've probably got, without exaggeration, 35 kits over there and probably 40 bottles of liquid. Not oversteeped, like they're fresh bottles of liquid, just waiting, plus candy bars and V-cells. I'm excited as fuck about it. Babe's taking notes, guys, and it's legible, it's clear, she's not fucking around, it's all bullet pointed. She's on some assistant status. Because
we get into fights about this, you guys.
Yeah.
It comes time to like send out packages for giveaways, and it turns into like a
thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
Because then I have to find out, okay, we have to go back and watch who the fuck won. PH Vapor, Og Vape AIO giveaway. Yes, Winky Face. PH, you might end up by getting that one of those anyway. I got 3 of them. And if I can give just one to you anyway for hooking me up with the Whirl, again, one of the best MTL, all the ones I've ever used. It still goes up in the air between Og Vape and UL with that one. I still think the Og Vape is prettier to look at. And they're both pretty much identical in performance. But just for the fact that Og Vape's better to look at is the only reason why I choose that one over the Whirl. But the Whirl is still like, if you have access to the Whirl or the Og Vape, whichever one's cheaper, just get it. They both taste very similar. Very similar. Huge shout out to the sponsor, by the way, podjuice55.com. That is my all-day vape when it comes to nicotine salts. Jewel Mint is my specific flavor of choice. So the pods I'm giving away soon are going to be given away with a bottle of Jewel Mint, unless you don't like menthol, in which case, then I won't waste it on you. Thesis 15, so THESIS, all caps, 15 for 15% off podjuice55.com, motherfuckers. A huge shout out to my other sponsor, Moxie Hair Salon, Milwaukee Tools, and KTM.
And Jay Hayes.
None of those people. Jay Hayes he's going to be sponsoring the channel. I'm going to have that fucking banner made, whether he likes it or not. He fucking agreed on air, son. I'm going to have that banner made. It's going to be dope. I'm going to have some funny faces in that bitch. We'll get it.
Bam wants to know when the last set of giveaways will be sent out.
So by rule of thumb, the giveaways get sent out the following month to make sure that whoever won is an actual patron, that they don't just hop in and then hop out without paying. That happened a lot in the beginning, and I try to prevent that. So with that said, the ones that were given away, that whoever won last month will be given away or sent out this month. Bob Ellis is a special case. He'll be getting his ASAP because as soon as the parts come in, the other battery door, same with Andrew Hovener, both their shits get sent out like within a week.
Andrea wants to know what I think about the neck tattoo. I'm going to be completely honest.
Hard no.
I was like, $35,000.
Hard no.
I mean,
hard no. Not getting another man's tattoo on my fucking neck.
No, but I mean, if you said yes, I probably wouldn't argue.
Mandy said she's not gonna argue with the neck tattoo. Fuck, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
This is the thing. I want to know. I want more details. I need more details.
He said he'd pay $35
How big?
For just the tails to be showing. Just the tails right here.
Oh, it needs to cover your whole neck?
He said from ear to ear.
Oh, absolutely not.
Ear to ear right here.
Absolutely not. I was thinking you just needed to put like a little like.
He said $10,000 for that.
Like a little like Jay Hayes.
That wouldn't even pay for the truck. No.
That's what I was thinking. Fuck. No way. Not for a solid neck tattoo. Nope.
That's what I'm saying.
Nope. We talked about the tramp stamp though, because he's got such a hairy ass that in 3 weeks nobody would be able to see it anyway.
I take care of my hair, thank you. It's hard.
You agreed with me.
I know, but I shaved.
You agreed with me.
I would just stop shaving. I would stop shaving. The best part is when he said that he'd do $2,000 and he'd pay for the tattoo for the butt cheek. I was like, I don't even see my butt cheeks. I don't even think I can see my butt cheeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's just like hairy. So the other thing too, like how big?
He said he gets a picture size. It doesn't matter. I don't see my ass cheeks.
Yeah.
And I don't have like a big butt. So it works out. It's all like,
It's a good story.
Yeah. I thought of it like that. Yo, how'd you get that? No, because who the fuck am I going to tell?
Christy Moody said she'd do it and she doesn't have any tattoos.
Which one? The neck or the butt cheek?
The neck.
Here's the difference.
I'm assuming that's what she was talking about.
I want to eat your butt.
Okay, 1 second. Recap for everybody who did not see Inside the Minds. Jay Hayes was offering to pay him $35,000 to have Jay Hayes tattooed from ear to ear. And then he said $2,000 for a Jay Hayes butt cheek. And then was there another one?
Yeah. He said $50,000 for the whole lot, for the butt cheek. It was the butt cheek, the tramp stamp, and the neck.
Oh,
and I'm like, 15,000 more is not. It's.
Everybody is saying they would do it.
The thing is that
they would do the neck tattoo.
But because Vaping Politician offered to do it too, but he's like, no, that's only for Thesis, because like you have to have a solid following on the internet in order
for it to matter.
For it to matter, he said he would pay Mike Vape $75,000. When he said $75,000, I'm like, that's more money than I've ever had at one time by tenfold.
Yeah.
No, the most money I've ever had at one time is probably $8,500, and that seemed like a lot of money. Now that doesn't seem like very much money.
Which one?
The $8,500 doesn't seem like much.
No.
So the way I thought about it in my head was like, $10,000 is not a lot of money. $35,000 is only not a lot of money times 3.5. Does that make sense? Like it's not a lot of money times 3.5. I don't know. 35.
That's what I'm saying. Like $3,500 is like a year's salary at minimum wage.
So Kevin,
but 75.
The difference though, Kevin, is that like my job is YouTube. This is my job. I can have whatever fucking tattoos I want. In fact, the more tatted the more fucking people. It's clickbait. The problem is that I'm getting another man's name tattooed on the most visible. He said he paid $50,000 for the forehead.
You can't really read it. Like nobody would know.
It's a dope logo too.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody would really know. So if he were to change his mind and say 75, I would call tomorrow to make you an appointment.
There's no way.
And the difference is you already have the ones behind your ear. You already have it on your chest. So it wouldn't be just like.
It sounds like you just said I have Jay Hayes' name on my.
No. Since you already have tattoos on your neck and on your chest, it wouldn't be like a solo.
Yeah. If I looked like Lil Xan and had no tattoos anywhere and just got shit like
tattooed on your cheeks,
he said he would pay like $5,000 for my eyelids. I'm like, bitch, for the eye, like but that's worth $100,000.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially because you couldn't take any more cute pictures of me sleeping, which is bullshit. JFM Development says, hey, JFM, how's it going, bro? Ham?
No, this is the thing, you guys. I think if you were really presented with the opportunity, you guys would be thinking this differently. Because, where did you see that? Oh, Gone Vape said for $50,000, he would put it on his forehead. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
The other thing is, like, it's like this. If you worked at a Lamborghini, and you were good friends with Ferrari, like on a personal basis, and Ferrari says, yo, I want you to get Ferrari tattooed on your cheek for $65,000. Does that make sense? It's even though they're in the same industry, they're friends, they're still competitors.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And me and I love Jay. Jay's one of the coolest fucking people I've ever met. He's one of the most generous people I've ever met. He's douchey and I love it. Like it's like my favorite thing because he's honest about it. I'd rather someone be honest about some shit than smile to your face and behind your back talk shit. But at the same time, like I aspire to like grow the channel. I aspire to grow. So like the fact that I don't know, like if Mike Vapes tell me to do some same shit, I'm like, fuck off. No, it's weird because Jay's the only one I would actually consider doing it for.
You guys are the same person.
I know, me and Jay are the same people. It's fucking funny. I don't like, it's different because he presents his complete personality on the internet where you guys just see like a small character. The live stream is the only time you guys get to really see me, I guess. No, because I am the exact same person on video, but you're just a section. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a slice of a pie. Sometimes I watch the old videos. I'm like, I was that person and I'm embarrassed.
In what way?
I'm like, oh my God, how does this not have way more dislikes?
Oh, because you were just too douchey or what?
I was just such a fucking tool fuck. Just a fucking bag of wrenches. It's a fucking Toolie McToolerston. The thing is that I wasn't a tool because I was a unique as fuck, but that doesn't mean I was a douche monkey. It's the only way to say it. And I still am, but in a good way.
You've grown up.
I think in 10 years I'm gonna look back to this video and be like, no, it's the same fucking cunt. I want to get a fucking my truck with my face on it. I want that. I have my own face as my background on my computers.
And he wears his own sweatshirt everywhere we go.
Yeah. If I had my face on, it'd be even better. That's the only one that I didn't wear. I should have. So real quick, just so you guys know, I'm not bullshitting. My own face is the background of my computers. Look, I'm going to show you right here.
It really is. I came down. So if you guys didn't know this, Gina.
Thank you so much, Leah Gagliardo. If you guys want to donate and have me not get 35% taken out via YouTube, which I still appreciate, icbinnovations@gmail.com is my PayPal. And what you guys are donating for, I always want to be clear about this, is that pile of shit behind me is 90% purchased. All of these were purchased with cash money. Just the other day at a local vape shop. I like to support local. I do buy on the online, obviously, because they have shit way before anyone else. But in terms of local vape shops, like I want to support the employees. I want to support local business. So like right here is $100 worth of pods that I just bought yesterday for review this week. Excuse me. So that's you're paying for biasless content.
Yes, Leah. That's why he just that's why you brought it up, Leah.
What?
She said, I just did PayPal.
Yes, no, that's why I brought it up. Thank you so much, Leah. That's literally why I brought it up. Leah just donated $20. Thank you so much.
Josh Vapes wants to know if you still use your Tex.
My Tex. Oh, yes, I still use my Tex, but when my Denon Prime 4 comes here, I use it even more. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting the Denon Prime 4. Ah!
Oh, he says, I'm also a DJ.
Oh, shit. And he knows what techniques are. So hit that like. First of all, hit the like button if you love spicy mustard. Hit that like button if you fucking hate spicy mustard. Period. End of sentence. When you say you're a DJ, do you mean like I started on turntables? That was my first exposure to the industry, and on Technique 12 ION piece of shit belt drives. Saved up enough, and I sold my car to get those Techniques right there. Those are the gold edition, number 545 and 1245.
He wants to know if you're using 1200s or 1200 MK3s.
I'm using 1200 gold editions. Those would be they're not the Mark III, so they'd be the semi originals.
And Josh says, I worked at a gas station to buy mine and I was 15.
No. Oh, me too. I sold my fucking car at 15 years old. My first car, I sold it. And those are the SLG 1200s. SL 1200Gs, sorry. Yeah, and I busted my ass. I had a full-time job. Went to I was in fucking middle school or high school. Full-time job working at Oka Treasures. And then on top of that, sold my Buick.
Change the subject real quick. While everybody is still here, if you were not here before, I'm going to just remind everybody next Monday night, April 8th, will be Nas's birthday celebration live stream and also high-end mod giveaway.
High-end, so if you are
$20 Patreon and up will be eligible for the Hammer of God. You must be present in the live stream to win. And $20 or $10 and up.
We'll throw some
Patreon.
We'll do four. We'll do 4 total mods that night. I'm going to try to get all of them combined will be like $600 in mods. 5 mods or 4 mods, $600. We might throw a pod system, and if you are a mint, if you like mint or if you like menthol, I will end up by doing a sponsor giveaway, a sponsor Pod Juice 55 giveaway.
Okay.
So again, shout out to the sponsor, podjuice55.com. Thesis 15% off. Unless they run the sales, I'm going to tell you from firsthand. I've seen them run sales at 20%. So I mean, don't use the coupon then. Just fucking use their coupon for the 20%. Yeah. But if they're not running any sales, batch 308 or something like that was a bad batch. They did contact me to let everybody know. But the batch is taken care of, and I've got 7 more bottles behind me I'll probably keep 2 of them, 2 more. So I have 3 bottles in reserve.
Christy wants to know if there's going to be more guessing games for the giveaways.
Yes. Do you guys like the guessing games for giveaways?
I was going to say, how do you guys feel about it?
Yeah.
Because we can do things where we enter your names, and we can do like a random shuffle. What? We can do guessing games. We can do number guess. We can do like, she doesn't like them.
Oh, she doesn't like them?
No.
Poor
it's not really that fair. Mike Cherokee says no, too.
Oh, so should we just do like a fucking hat in a bowl?
Well, I think what we should do is we should do like a randomizer.
That's what we did. That's what we did when we started, was randomizer.
Yeah, I think
I don't like the randomizer because it's...
I know, but when we're doing a high-end mod like this, it's really the most fair...
We got to figure out a way how to try to show it on screen if we can. Maybe do it on the phone. We do it on a phone and just show it.
Yeah.
So everyone knows it's legit.
I know they're boring, but we'll...
Excuse me. We could do oh my God, I have...
the Hammer of God, you guys, I think it just has to be.
Yeah. She was mad when I bought it. She was mad when I bought it. And again, I want to thank everybody. We just got another donation on PayPal.
Bob said we should be able to buy in more and
holy
more
shit!
Entries.
Hold on, Stephen Tig, that's PH Vapor. Just donated $30. Thank you so much, PH Vapor. That's thank you so much. Leah Gigliardo donated $20 on PayPal. Let's see. Someone just said, "Don't buy a dead goat. I sent one to you." Thank you.
Did you hear what I said?
I don't have your number saved.
I'm
sorry.
Bob Ellis said that we should be able to buy spots into the randomizer for the Hammer of God.
Oh my God, that's a vaffle, a vape raffle, a vaffle. No,
we'll think about it.
No, because I already said we'll give it away. So we'll, if we want to do something like a $600 mod.
Bob, next time we do one of these giveaways, big giveaways, we'll do more of a.
I'll buy it. No, not the next. Like not the next one. We will do the. Hold on. Let's see what it says.
I already saw it.
Let's see it. Titties.
No, it's his naked.
Oh, it's his shirt.
Yeah. Can we? Babe, we're talking about something super important right now.
This is how we party in Minnesota. Take a look at this.
Thank you, Jordan.
Oh, let's see it.
And Matthew Deal said it's a waffle.
Show.
Oh, Bob Ellis said that is his number.
Okay, Bob. So I don't have Leaf of Vapes, and Bob and I've both been talking to both of them. I don't know what happened. If I deleted them when I was doing the side by side.
Thank you, Christy.
Thank you, Christy. What did she say?
Squirrel. We were in the middle of talking about a very serious situation.
Okay, so I think what we should do is do a what is it called?
A waffle.
A waffle. I'm gonna do. Should we do a 1 of 1? A 1 of 1 mod?
Should that be the month? April,
no.
May?
No, this month.
Oh, okay.
For that night. I've got a Bonza kit from Bogan that is a reviewer only kit, 00001 serial number. So that would be one of, it's not a high end mod per se, but it's a rare version of a mid range mech. Let me hear your guys' thoughts. Or I've got some mods you can never purchase because they don't actually exist. I have a tape, like it's in the shape of like a cassette tape. A cassette tape mod that doesn't exist that came from my boy Chris Hemflick. I've got a Hannah mod that was done just for me, hand engraved. That one, nope, not giving that away. I'm sorry, I'm just not. The tape recorder, the tape one is cool. I've got a $500 mod from 2013, 2014. Excuse me.
Pipe in, guys.
Yeah. You guys talk about it.
What if you missed out, we're talking about, so we will still do just our traditional present to win $20 Patreon Hammer of God. We will then be doing a few $10 and up giveaways. Same thing. Just like
not
present
to win.
It's
2 very specific. 2 Asmodeus for $10 and up.
Okay. And then we're also now talking about, in addition,
to do a waffle.
Doing a waffle. And we're trying to figure out
what
you guys would like to waffle for.
Yep.
So please chime in. There's 46 of you guys in here. I know that at least half of you are Patreons that will be affected by this and that will be entered in this. So please chime in and give us your opinion.
So if you guys see this section right here, this is a lot of high-end shit here. These mods are 350 and above. And the honest to God truth is I use 3 of them. What?
Jenna says waffle for me.
Oh, motherfucker. We shall see. We'll see. We'll see. Do we charge hourly for that? Because, man, it's all about 6 minutes.
They want to know which ass modus you're going to be giving away.
I'm going to be giving away 2 Spruzzas, and then I'll be giving away Hammer of God, and then I'll give away one of the reviewer versions of the Bonza kit. It's a serial number 00001. And we'll talk about another. I got a couple of ideas. 2014 $500 GI mod. I've got some 1-of-1 Hannah mods. I've got some 1-of-1 Superman mods. Maybe we could do a custom build that I've got done.
Take your hat off for a second.
No. Why?
Take it off.
I want to put it on.
Okay. He's here.
We have the Bacon Canadian?
Yeah.
The Bacon Canadian right here, son. Listen, bud. Fucking 2-ply.
Jay, can I just tell you that when we met for the first time is like my favorite story to tell from the convention.
Yep.
I've literally been telling it to everybody because I don't think I'm that tall.
She's 6'1". She's fucking tall.
I grew up. So if you didn't catch this, I played basketball my whole life. So I have been surrounded by.
Let's back that with your teammate. Also was in the WNBA
in Australia. Yes.
In Australia. Yes.
So I've grown up with girls that are 6 feet tall, like my height. I have 2 girls that I work with that are my height. So like it just isn't that weird to me.
I'm not short. Like I'm tall for an average height dude. Like I'm 5'10", 3/4. I take that 3/4 for pride.
So
and then I met Mandy.
NVE, Nas and Jay are like, doing their thing, hugging it out, whatever. And I'm standing behind with the camera, and Nas pulls me forward so I can give Jay a hug. I give Jay a hug, and his response is, "Jesus Christ, you're fucking huge."
But you're not. You're
no, I know, and I understand.
But you're a big bitch, baby.
I understand that he wasn't trying to call me fat, but when he said, "Jesus Christ, you're fucking huge,"
which is probably one of my favorite quotes of any.
So I've literally been telling this story to everybody. I just want you to know that it's like one of my favorite interactions from that weekend. No, you want to know why, Perry? Because so let me just adjust my chair to where.
Can you use your 9-foot-long arm and just turn that up 1 notch, please? It's on the bottom left-hand side. You can't see it. You have to touch it.
What am I doing?
I got it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The difference.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
The difference is I have to get up to turn the light on. Is Mandy just has to stay there. So I'm curious. I want to get back to the subject at hand. Spicy mustard or not? Did we discuss this on this version?
I don't know if we did or not.
2.5?
I don't know if we did or not.
Me neither. So I've got Jay Hayes offered to send out his whole line of Jay Hayes mods to me. And I just want to say thank you.
Yes!
Nope.
Thank you, Jay. You were literally the only person who's agreed with me.
Nope. No, everyone else did.
No.
I was the only one that was at the burgers.
No, nobody's agreed with you about anything.
That's what I just said. I don't like spicy mustard. Tastes like it smells like poop.
Jay Hayes, spicy mustard with kraut and onions on a hot dog. Like
kraut and onions is delicious, but not with gross.
What else would you ever want? No, that we have to disagree with because I hate ketchup.
I fucking loathe ketchup and mustard on burgers and lettuce and tomato.
And everybody else is just like fuck hot dogs.
No, Polish sausage is
prefer
delicious.
a beer brat.
I would say Minnesota's beer brats. I don't know anywhere else. You smell like poop. I smell delicious. My son today just went like this. He went, "You still smell like the shower stuff." Like, you mean cologne.
Body wash?
Body wash and cologne. Has anyone else here rocked the 2019 Svomesto K-Fun Light? I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. BS, if you like spicy brown mustard, hit that like button. If you hate it, hit that like button, guys. Polish dogs, Christy Moody. I agree 100%.
No, I would prefer brat.
I love kraut. Kraut is fucking. It sounds disgusting when you say kraut, though. I have just ordered it now. It's wait. PH, you're never gonna look at MTL the same. You're not. You're not.
My favorite thing that I get spicy mustard on is my turkey bacon from Jimmy John's.
Hold on though, but I agree. That's a sandwich. I enjoy spicy brown on a turkey sandwich specifically.
Are you just saying that because nobody's agreeing with you?
No, I'm saying on a sandwich, it's delicious.
There's no fucking difference.
There is a giant difference. On a burger, it's disgusting.
No, on a hot dog. We're not talking about spicy mustard on a burger.
On a hot dog, it's disgusting.
What the fuck is the difference?
Kraut, onion, salt, pepper, a little bit of mayo on the bun fried. Boom.
Go away.
Boom. Perfect.
Oh, and then this is the other thing we were arguing about. Is horseradish spicy?
No, it's
yes,
not.
The fuck it is.
No, the fuck it's not. Spicy has a Scoville unit. Okay, spicy has capsaicin. Horseradish does not.
Then what is that? What is the burn from horseradish?
It's nostril. I don't know what it is. I'm not claiming to know what it is. I'm saying that the shit burns your nose.
See, everybody's agreeing with me.
No, nobody's agreeing.
Holy shit,
Jesus
Jay.
Christ.
Only if you like brown spicy mustard, you are a true hazer.
Thank you, Jay. I'm going to go ahead and use that for the banner. And
thanks,
for
Jay. So before we were getting ready to start, I was going to write Jay Hayes on a piece of printer paper and tape it to the Pioneer banner behind us.
She's not even kidding. She was going to write it down. I'm like, no, let's just go ahead and print off the PNG he sent. But we try to still figure out how to because we have a VapingWithThesis banner that's too big. It's not retroactive. Okay.
I don't either.
You already, Muhammad Kolak, thank you, Broham. So, speaking of the RDA, I talked about it on Inside the Minds. P.S. Mandy is the one that told me that Inside the Minds today was April Fool's joke, and I saw it on my phone. I'm like, oh, Jay Hayes is going to jail. I'm like, it can't be true. And she's like, it's April Fool's Day. And I'm like, oh, fuck, fuck. I felt so silly. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's tax evasion or something.
He's like, it's just clickbait. I'm like, or it's April Fool's.
Like, oh yeah.
I was like, damn it.
But the RDA, so the second edition is coming my way as we speak. I shouldn't even be saying that, but I'm going to say it. Second edition, the flavor's phenomenal. It's exactly what we want. The problem is that I don't like where the airflow is placed, and they think that it takes too much CNC to get the whistle out of the airflow. And I'm very specific about it. I'm like, if we can't, Jay can relate to this. If we can't get the airflow, if it whistles, I'm ending the project.
Mm-hmm.
Period. End of sentence. I want it to be perfect. Like I want it to be the way that I want it.
Can we talk about Jay just said he got so much shit for having that guy in his panel today?
The Jacob.
But then Gone Vape said, I think he gave great information.
Jacob, I forgot his name. It was Jacob something.
I want to know what it was all about.
Yeah. No, I haven't had a chance to watch.
The Vaping Canadian said just watched it. Not sure why you'd get shit.
Claire.
What happened? Oh, well, then that would do it.
That's a little different.
That would do it.
Hold on. Let me back up. I had this conversation with you. This is real dramatic.
But he was 12 years old.
I was going to say, here's the difference. I disagree with people who think you can't associate with other people. So let me give an example. I don't want to say his name, but I had a really good friend in high school. He was murdered. I happen to be friends with the dude who was murdered. I also happen to be friends with the dude who did the murdering. Does that make sense? Yes or no? And I still remained friends with the dude who killed the other dude. And it was full-blown murder. It wasn't an accident. It was full-blown.
I was going to say,
murder.
Was it an accident or
Nope.
what? No.
Oh.
This guy? Jacob? This guy you had on today, Jay, was it an accident?
But you shouldn't get shit for it. So what I'm saying is I got shit from people that are close that you know for associating with the person who did the murdering. I'm like, look, that part of his life was years ago. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you're a different person as a child as you are an adolescent, as you are.
I was literally just going to say,
Yeah.
12 is... Oh, he didn't get charged. He was in a mental institution. So there was no murder charges placed on him.
Which is a technicality. He did murder somebody. The person I'm talking about murdered somebody. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Jay. So the person that I'm, till this day, I don't want to name names, remain friends with, murdered on purpose at 16 years old, a friend of ours, 17 years old, murdered friend of ours, and got off on 18 months
Holy
jail
shit.
time.
It was 50 years ago.
Yes.
It was like a literally lifetime.
Different lifetime. Yeah, that's a different, and I'm not saying that's okay. Because could you imagine?
No, no.
The difference is like honestly, if somebody killed, I would have murdered them back. Like I would have killed them. And there's, excuse me, without any question, I would have gone to prison already. Done. Not a joke. Especially if they didn't get charged. If they got charged, it's a little bit different. I wouldn't murder them.
I don't think. I feel like so then is there some kind of, does he have some kind of like association with vaping, or did you just have him on just as a guest?
Good question.
Or is he like in the industry and had some kind of, yeah, he vapes. Okay, so then like you're not having him on like, hey guys, look, child murderer right here.
When you say he rats people out of the FDA or out to the FDA, what do you mean? I couldn't be friends with someone who killed a friend of ours. I'd want revenge. Perry Dubs, in the situation I'm talking about, he the dude who was murdered wasn't asked. I would never say that. Wasn't asking to, but he showed up with a weapon. The other kid showed up with a weapon, and they went at it together. Not saying either. I've been stabbed, so I can tell you firsthand. And I didn't have a weapon at the time either. But if someone shows up, if two people show up with the exact same weapon and they start going at it, and someone dies, do you see what I'm saying?
So I also want to explain to you guys that he also lives a much different. He has a much different mentality of things than I would say, quote unquote, the general public. So we have an apartment building that's close to our house. There are not great people who live there. We've had the cops are there
constant
all the time, and we've witnessed some like serious domestic issues happening in the parking lot.
Some dude got hit.
He ran him over.
The wife or the girlfriend ran him over his head. Like ran his head over in the parking lot 60 feet from our house.
And I'm the kind of person that I'm like, fuck, like, should we call the cops? And he's like, this is none of our fucking business.
I'm a very much so. I believe that if something's not your fucking business, it's not your business.
So for all of you who, you know, like, so when he says like a friend killed a friend, he's very much in this like mindset of that's none of my business.
It's if it was something where they were lying about it, does that make sense? Like if I knew something that
if there was some kind of like malicious act behind it, and like
when two people fight, when they go to fight and they both pull a weapon, that's
premeditated or something, you know, then that's a different situation.
Andrea Bressett said that's a tough call because he was 12 and your brain's not even fully developed as a male until you're 26. Your cerebral cortex doesn't fully develop until you're 26 years old as a male. For females, what is it, 20? 22, something like that?
I think it's significantly younger.
Yep. I feel bad for all the shit he has to deal with mentally, but he's been judged for shit.
I'm sure he's had a real fucked up life.
What sucks is that I feel terrible for the family of the kid. And I feel really bad for someone who's in that position too, because at some point you've paid your debt to society. We've talked about this. Prison sentences in the United States are so fucking long. Prison sentences for murder, you should probably be evaluated every 3 years, every 2-3 years as a prisoner.
Circumstances. I think that could be argued as well.
If you're a serial killer, that's a different story. If you're someone who's killed someone out of anger, out of a heat of passion, you should. When I'm saying evaluated, I mean psychologically, mentally. If you're, you know, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Not.
No, Jay, I'm agree. I think all of us are in agreement to the fact that, like, and especially like, I don't know why you would get shit for this.
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't get flack for someone you associate with. Does that make sense?
Jay says 5 years ago I loved clones. People change.
5 years ago, if you showed me an IPA, I would have called you a fruitcake because you like shitty beer. Mm-hmm. Now, I only like good beer.
The fruitiest cake.
I'm the fruitiest of the cakes when it comes to beer. Like I only love good beer.
So Jay says the reason he's getting shit is because if it gave this guy a platform to
So
speak.
what? So what? Like you didn't kill a 12-year-old. Why would somebody give a fuck? I don't know.
Yeah.
This Lambo, people were complaining about the leakage. I have had no leakage. This is a phenomenal pod.
It looks like a spaceship.
So do Lamborghinis.
What's that movie? Arrived? That spaceship movie? Arrived?
We never finished Arrival.
Yeah, we did. Where she was speaking to the aliens? That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, she was like drawing circles.
Yeah, it was like she was on acid the whole time. A friend of so we have too many sensitive
Jay, I
people
agree.
in the world. Oh, 100%. Again, Mandy and I talk about this because of her line of work. We won't get into names, won't mention anything like that. But there's your job where you work specifically, like the area, not the people, but the area it makes me nervous. That's why I'm buying the truck I'm buying, and I'm purposely picking you up in it at work.
Go ahead, Samuel. Samuel says, I have a question.
Go ahead, Samuel.
Go for it. You know, and like I feel, Jay, like I feel like this is pretty along the line with what you're saying is, so when I was young and started my first full-time job, I heard people say all the time, like, these young people don't want to work, and these young girls are so lazy, and these young girls don't want to. And I was one of those young girls, and I was like super offended. And now that I'm in that position, I'm literally saying the same thing. We have this conversation
constantly,
all the time.
You and me
all the time we have this conversation.
I've had a job since I was 14 years old, and never not had a job since. You, same thing. You bust your ass. You scare me with your work ethic sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I know I'm out of the norm with that.
What do you
but
mean?
It's how I grew up.
Me too, but in a different context. Because you've always had like on paper book work, like job work. Mine's always been my creativity via manual labor, whether it be carpentry, whether it be small engines, whether it be on farms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jay made fun of me because called me a thugged out chicken farmer, but that's
not wrong.
It's not wrong. That's the truth of that. Like, I love the outside type shit. Like my dream job is I want to have a tractor with a GoPro inside, and I want to talk shit about people on YouTube on live streams, and I want to be live streaming at 5 o'clock in the morning on a farm. Oh my God, that's like my dream come true. Shoot him on a farm. Yes, Clavin, Hopner. Can I just go ahead and say you're amazing because the word hoe is in your last name. It's my favorite. I love me some hoes. Mandy is my wife. She's my beauty. But we both look at hoes the same. They need to exist for a reason. You feel me?
Jay, I love a good shovel.
No, he loves a good hammer. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest about this.
So if you guys didn't know this, the reason we're talking about this is because we live in a very rural area, technically in town, but of a population of 600 people, like a very small town. And we have 5 chickens. We have 5 chickens, a dog, and a cat.
And 2 kids.
And 2 children.
It may as well be a part of the animal list.
Yes.
Specifically the small one.
Yes.
Who's not small.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting leaked. Jake could donate every single penny he has. People would say it wasn't enough. Who says that? Gone Vape? I don't think anyone says
they're
that.
just saying that it...
Hold on. Can I just go ahead and say something that we talked about Jay being super generous 20 minutes ago, and that Jay comes in and donates $250?
But then comments and says, Mexican on a farm. What else is new?
See, but hold on. We're going to go ahead and go back to that thug farmer comment. Is he wrong? See? You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up.
No, they're saying they were... I just stuttered real fucking bad. They were back saying it wouldn't matter what he did or who he had on or how much money he donated, that people would always have something to say.
Right. Well, if you look at my previous, like, if you look at, I would say circa 8 months ago, and specifically look at the thumbs down, it was a consistent 12 on every video. And it was the same group. I don't know who the group was until this day. I don't. But yeah.
Jay says, he said, I can't amount to anything. No matter what I say or do, I'm always wrong. He says that I fight it, and that's why I have the followers I do. I feel like it's the same. You guys are in the same boat. Right.
Well, before Jay joined, we were talking about we have super similar personalities, super similar. I'm on 3 beers. That's it.
Yep.
3. That's it. Super similar situations in that matter. Me and Jay have had off camera conversations, on camera, hence the testicle picture via Discord, but we've had offline conversations about having very similar mindsets. Excuse me. The difference is I've been careful, and I don't know why. He's like, why? It's the internet, and I'm like, because I I'm not the same mindset that I was 6 years ago about, like, you know, fighting people and this, that, the other. Where he's like, that doesn't happen. It's the internet. And I'm like, and I've never ever thought of it that way. And now when he had said that a couple of weeks back or like a month back, I was like, fuck, it's a super solid, not piece of advice, but like super solid piece of information.
And the thing about Nas is that, so we went out with our neighbors on Saturday night, and Nas and our neighbor got into a fight about fucking dog food.
Yes.
Dog food, whether or not you should feed your dog grains or raw meat. Okay, it doesn't matter what the argument was about. And I looked at her, I said, Brittany, it doesn't matter what you say. He wants to argue. It doesn't matter who's right. It doesn't matter if he agrees. He likes to debate. He likes to fight, and he likes to put up an argument. But at the same time, he's not going to fight and put up an argument unless he knows what the fuck he's talking about. So that's the difference.
Thank you. Jay can relate to the shit. Bob Ellis, Dr. Bob can relate to the shit. I know Dr. Bob knows. You know Dr. Bob Ellis is a doctor.
Really?
No, he's a postman, but he looks like a doctor. I just want to go ahead and put that out there.
Oh, like when we play Guess Who and Rocky just says he's things. The teacher?
Yes, the teacher. So,
Mom, do you have the teacher? Like, doesn't say their profession on there.
You know what's hilarious is I know exactly who he's talking about. He's bald with glasses.
Yep.
Looks like KFC. What does doctor look like? I'll show you. Fuck, I wish I had a picture of
No, okay, so Jay, the thing is we agree with you, especially because we have our pit bull who's got some serious digestion issues. But it's really hard to stick to a raw meat diet for a dog. It's really fucking hard.
Not hard. It's expensive.
And expensive.
It has nothing to do with it being hard. It has to do with it being expensive. When I buy steaks, I buy an extra one and Tank eats it. 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Tank eats the leftovers of the steak. Specific, and he has no farts. He doesn't have any shitty shits. What?
Right. Jay says, "Well, now you have $250."
Yes, and thank you so much, Jay, and thank you to Leah, thank you to PH Vapor on Gulda and PayPal. Appreciate the fuck out of that shit. ICBinnovations@gmail.com.
No, that's our cat, Leah.
What's that?
He kills and eats raw all on his own.
Yes, a cat. I used to pay $60 for rabbit meat. Scarface would just eat rabbits like it was nothing. Remember? Pretty sure our previous dog mentally scarred our oldest child forever. Scarface ran after the rabbit and caught him. He was a American Bulldog, purebred, and that motherfucker was big, 147 pounds at his peak. Oh, it was amazing. But he would just eat them. Are you using my airflow adjustable screwdriver for your fucking nails, Amanda?
Yeah. I need to go get them done. They're in really rough shape. I was supposed to do that today.
I love you more than life itself. But when I adjust the airflow on my K-Fun, I don't want your dirty ass undernails under my fucking... I want to suck it into my lungs. I love you. I'll eat your asshole all day long, but I'm not... I don't know where your nails have... Well, today I do. But aside from that, I don't know where your nails have been. Gross.
I can't help it.
The Smock Miko, guys. This shit goes hard. All right. I want you guys, Andrea Bressett. Is it Bressett or Bressett? What is that name? Hit that like button, guys, by the way.
So just to readdress this, Perry, so we had an American Bulldog who ended up dying from a stomach tumor ulcer. It was bad.
Died in my hands twice.
Yeah, it was bad. So then when we got our current dog, we tried really hard to feed him.
I tried really hard not to buy him
food to prevent that from happening, but
now Tank.
Now his favorite thing to eat is fucking kibbles and bits.
Yes. No, Iams.
No.
The red bag.
The one that's giving him the shits.
Yeah.
Almost made us evacuate the house on Thursday night.
Listen, if you guys have ever seen, like, I don't have any problem with truck and baits, but if you've ever seen the quality of videos on his channel, that's what Tank's farts and shit smell
You guys,
like.
we almost had to evacuate our house on Thursday.
It was bad. Like, it was... I was looking for the piles of shit in the studio, throughout the house. I couldn't find it. Leaf of Ape says, tattoo idea for the militia in your phone. Okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, Sergio Gonzalez Verde. Last name Green. That's raw as fuck.
If anybody has any information on when their August ECC is, can you let me know?
Yes, we're trying to figure out the whole August situation.
Maybe Jay. Jay, do you have some like behind the scene information?
Jay's supposed to rent us a mansion, a Lambo, and all the Jay Hayes mods we can handle.
Well, I'll take a mansion. I don't fit in a Lambo.
Yes, you do, Mandy.
I think I'm too tall for that shit.
Shut your mouth. You saw the one yesterday.
Jay says no Lambo. Stop adding shit.
Oh, we gotta figure this out. We gotta figure the Lambo portion out, man. We gotta figure it out.
Why? Where are you gonna drive it? From the Airbnb to the convention and then let it sit outside?
That's what Evolve Drip did. They had a Lamborghini Aventador. My favorite part is I looked at the license plate and it was rented. I was upset. I was like, I thought you guys were real. And they fucking rented it. Nothing wrong with renting it.
So when he says no Lambo, is that confirmed the mansion then?
Was confirmed the mansion. Yeah, absolutely. He didn't believe me how cheap Airbnb was. When
it was fun. When we were at ECC, it was fantastic.
Yeah. Jay says he's got to poop. I'll be back. All right. Leah says, my dog came in the house with a spine of some sort and it smelled so bad I had to clean the carpet. That's what I'm talking about. Blake Swartz says, get a hold of a Blake Swartz says, get a hold of a Stradman or D for a Lambo. Or D for a what? A Stradman mod? Don't be a poser. Buy a Lambo. Bro, I've been looking for years. I found some for 86,000, 87,000. I found one with a blown engine for 40 grand. And I feel like if I rolled it down a hill and just like if you took
rode it,
yeah, just like
I could just tow you like we did today.
Like we did today. If you could tow me in the Lambo from the Suburban, Mandy, Mandy. Zachary Hagar says Jay didn't say no. That's right, he didn't. Sergio would like to know where you can get that hat. Canada. Yeah, this is a 1 of 1.
I don't know. Ask him. Where's the vaping Canadian?
We're vaping Canadian. Are you still here?
If he's in here, that's where it came from.
I don't know about kids. What? Cried 5 dogs. No, I didn't cry on Sheba because she's still alive. She went for a walk.
Scarface, 15 years ago.
Yeah, shut your mouth. She's still out there. She's walking around. Now my Scarface literally had a stroke in my hands. I carried him to the vehicle, and then the doctor shot some sleepy stuff, and when Scarface's tongue came out of his mouth,
that was enough.
Is about where I lost my shit, and I didn't lose my shit till we went to bed, and when Mandy went to work, my mother and my aunt had to like hold me because I was bawling so hard. So my idea is when Tank dies, I want to kill him, and that way there's nothing else to blame. Because I felt like I was...
That fucker's going to live to be like 15 years old.
I agree. I think Tank's a fucking douchebag.
He's going to be here forever because he cannot deal with the separation.
Yeah. So
well, he doesn't know what the fuck he would do.
Tank has such a hard time letting go. Not letting go. He's got
some serious separation anxiety, you guys. Actually, he's probably sleeping with our oldest right now.
Mm-hmm. I've only had 3 beers and I'm wasted. I'm white boy wasted right now.
I'm so excited for spicy noodles.
Oh my God. What time is it?
9:45.
All right, guys, we have 15 minutes left.
Okay, recap. Anybody who wasn't here at the beginning or in the middle, next Monday, April 8th, will be Nas's birthday celebration live stream at a offsite location. We will be doing a Hammer of God giveaway for $20 and up Patreons. We will be doing 2 Ass Modus giveaways for $10 and up Patreons, and possibly a waffle. We haven't made that decision quite yet, and probably we just don't really know what or how that's going to look. But I promise I will organize it. We will have a plan.
Yes.
Also, we are still looking. So we will be at ECC in August in California, not May in Vegas.
Not May in Vegas.
Anybody who's looking for something to do in the Michigan area this weekend, there is a Vapapalooza on Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. I didn't look that much into it. It wasn't a lot of information. So if you would like to be entered in and to qualify for next week's giveaway, please enter in the Patreon, $10 or $20.
Yes.
It's the only way you will be eligible, and you have to be present to win.
You must be present during the live stream to win for the birthday giveaway. Hammer of God.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's next weekend. The Vapapalooza is not this weekend. It's next weekend.
Okay, Vapapalooza is 2 weeks.
Yep.
2 weeks from now. In order to win, so the Hammer of God, $20 plus Patrons. Spruces or Asmodus Spruces are going to be for $10 and up. And then I'm still trying to figure out the waffle situation. I'm thinking about giving the Bonza Reviewer Edition serial number 0001 away. We'll figure that out. And then I've got maybe the GI box mod. They went bust, so there is none ever being made again. And I've got one of them sitting right there. We might end up doing that for the waffle. It's 100 watts. In 2014, 100 watts is equivalent to, I don't know, 350 right now.
So if you guys don't know what a waffle is, what will happen is you guys will pay to enter for a raffle. Is that what happens?
It's a raffle.
We don't know how much or how or what the situation is going to be like, but I'm sure it'll be X amount of dollars every time you donate in those increments. Do we want those increments, or say we do a $5 and you give 20, do you automatically get 4 names entered, or do you need to do 4 individual?
I don't know. You're a genius. Whatever you just said sounded so good.
Okay. I will have details. And for those of you that are Patreons, watch the Patreon page. Details will be provided before Monday with what the waffle will look like.
Yes.
And I think that at some point we need to do something for the patrons who aren't able to be.
I did.
You did. Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did the Milwaukee giveaway to one, and the next one that I'll be giving away is going to be a red. It's a custom Motley mod. However, it is touched by me, meaning I'm the one that did you're going to see, guys are going to see the wiring sleeves, all that shit was done by me, so on and so forth. So it's a feature mod, meaning like they're the ones that built it. I'm the one that modified it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So we'll do that for the Patrons that are not able to be present during the giveaway. Let's see. Paradox says my Boston started to get bad when he started packing.
Mike Cherokee says, does that mean it won't work when I get it?
Yes. Love you, Josh.
I don't think that was the right answer for that.
Son. Okay, so here's the deal: I literally took a picture and sent it to a group. I was vaping on my custom green Motley mod, fucking vaping it. Sent it to Bob, and it fucking didn't work.
What?
He's like, it's not working, and I have a feeling I'm going to get it in my hands, and it's going to be perfect. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling. He's a doctor, not a surgeon. You feel me? So the red one, my personal favorite my second personal favorite is going to be working perfectly. Mike Cherokee. Can you just say the word stroke diesel?
Stroke diesel.
Ah! Mike, I got her to say it, bro. It's Dunzos, son. It's Dunzos.
Bye.
Who said that?
Dunzo.
Nah.
So I'm just saying, like, bye.
Did you ever get a fucking notification?
I've got notifications for all of them.
You did?
Yep.
Josh K didn't. Amanda.
Okay, well, I did.
So Josh K, hit that notification bell, go into your phone.
Unsubscribe, resubscribe.
Yes, unsubscribe, resubscribe. I like when she says anal leakage. Tina.
So can I tell you guys a story?
Tina says she's down for a threesome and I can watch.
So can I do something that's very similar to this anal leakage? I had
that's 55 milligrams in my nose.
A friend of mine used to work at a nursing home, and she had a patient of hers who had vaginal prolapse, and so she would have to go in the morning and tuck her vagina back up into her body cavity.
That's about where the live stream ends. The battery tray doesn't touch the positive side of the battery. Oh, you just got to bend the tabs, Bob Ellis. Bend the tabs. It's your battery situation. Vapor Swaggins says that's what I've been saying, bro. Vapor Swaggins is gross, dog. Swaggins, it is huge shout out to Swaggins, by the way. Babe, I'll eat your spicy noodles. We
still have 10 minutes.
No, I don't, but can the comment section come up with a nickname for the vagina? I want 3 nicknames, okay? First one is I want like a innuendo for saying I want to eat the pussy, Mandy, I want to eat your pussy, but I want you guys to come up with a different way to say it. Perry, yes, he does.
Yes, if Perry asked if you do custom mods.
I do. I only give them away on the Patreon page. It sucks because I get offered double the money on Snapchat, and I say no.
Never.
Tenana is the one who purchased the anal or the Milwaukee. The last one. Let's see. I want to make one. See if we can put cancer ribbon on it. That'd be dope as fuck. I'd be happy to try that, bro. Let's see. Baba says the positive nipple is worn down. It's funny. He says worn down. I use it all of maybe a dozen times. It's crazy. And that's not your fault, by the way. I want to slobber your clam. I like that one. That one's pretty dope. Like that's amazing. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I want to put my contact in your whispering eye. What the fuck? That's awesome. Let's see. Keep going. Taco Tuesday. That's always a good one, but it pertains to one day. I want to tongue punch your fun box.
I think that's my favorite.
No, because remember I came up with that. I want to tongue punch your fart box. And I didn't come up with that.
Andrea says lick a lot of puss.
That's a good dinosaur name. But no, we got more classic, more unique. Lick a lot of puss is like a dinosaur stealing Luke Skywalker's what? Stealing Luke Skywalker's pop that pussy. Pop that pussy back in. Pop that pussy, baby.
That's what happens when you have a prolapsed vagina.
Yes.
Oh my God. So do you want to know what this reminds me of? Do you guys know how chickens mate?
Listen to.
Do you know how chickens are fertilized? Like
hold on.
Are fertilized?
A resident lesbian just said, just call it 77. I want to play speed bag with your mud flaps. Gross. I like that one. No, that's dope. I like that.
It's gross.
That's my second favorite. Hold on. I want to know what 1021 is about 77.
Is her real name Tina? Tinana, way better.
Me too.
It's like I'm sad that I know Ray's real name.
I know, but it's
because I would like to just call him R2D2.
I want to taste your juice. That's some like P. Basardo type status. You get 8 more.
You get 8 more.
Oh my God. 77. You get 8 more. It's 95. Wait, I don't get it. This is a math question. Do you get it?
No, I don't. Like, I get you get 8 more. Like, I get that part, but what the fuck does that have to do with 77? 69 plus 8 equals 77.
Oh my God. I think Tinana's got it. Baby, I want it. No, because I love
yes,
69.
Tinana wins.
No, let's keep going. I want a new, brand new NinjaMilitia way of saying, I want to eat your vagina. Or I want to taste your butthole. One or the other. Doesn't matter. Tinana wins.
Can we talk about mating chickens then?
Yes.
Can I finish telling that story? So...
Maybe hold on. I want to make your chicken.
We have it's weird because we have chickens.
Okay.
So it's weird.
Okay.
And I don't want to prolapse vagina. So we have chickens, but we only have hens. We are not allowed to have a rooster.
No, don't say that because I'll if you say that I'm gonna go buy one.
No, we can't. City limits claim.
I don't give a fuck.
City council claims we can't have a rooster.
I don't give a fuck.
But I don't want a rooster. They're mean, and I don't want fucking embryoed eggs.
Leaf of Apes wins. Leaf of Apes just won.
Australian kiss, like a French kiss, but down under.
I want to give you an Australian kiss.
That is pretty
good. Leaf of Apes, you won. Period. End of sentence.
No, you guys, roosters are really mean. They're really mean and they're really loud, and I don't want fucking embryoed eggs.
She's just saying she doesn't like cock. I'm just telling you.
I don't want embryoed eggs because I would never eat another egg in my life.
You love dick. All right, keep going.
But, so, like, we were talking about it one day. We were in the car. How the fuck do chickens, how do the eggs get fertilized? I thought the hens laid the eggs and then the roosters just sat on them or something. I don't know.
And I thought they fucked, like with the dick in the booty and everything.
That's not what happens.
It's not.
So roosters don't have a penis. They have a penile gland that is like on the outside of.
It's just basically a vagina.
Sits. Hens basically prolapse their vagina. It like comes out and it like, and they touch.
What was that sound effect? Quick.
And they touch. She touches her
prolapse pussy,
her mating genitals to the pineal gland and then
Hold on.
sucks the sperm back up to fertilize her eggs.
That's amazing. PH Vapor just says, I want to taste your Holocaust, as in lick your gas chamber. But girls don't fart. They don't have gas. So therefore, that can't be correct. Leaf of Vape says they scissor. That's what they do.
Kind of.
No,
because you did something in your face.
It wasn't a eyelash?
No, I don't know what it was.
Good. I had a dream about a four-wheeler last night.
Because her fucking vagina comes inside out.
Literally.
That's not like scissoring. Scissoring's unless you have two prolapsed vaginas, then I guess.
Have you ever seen the Rose to Rose?
We had this discussion last week. I'm not looking.
You don't have to.
I'm not looking.
Rose to Rose anal prolapse.
No. Did they just touch colons?
It's pretty fucking amazing.
Because that's your colon. It's touching literal butthole.
What? I don't think so.
Colon muscle.
Lesbian.
Just like it's disgusting.
No,
you guys,
just wait for the reaction.
Disgusting.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's literally her intestines. Like, why would you want to lick somebody's intestines?
That's what I'm talking about right there.
It's literally her insides coming out of her butthole. I bet she has anal leakage every day of her life. How is that sexy?
There's no way.
I bet when she has anal sex, she fucking shits everywhere. I bet when they pull out, there's fucking shit everywhere. Because her butthole is too loose to hold it in.
That's anal prolapse with milk. Be a lesbian.
It looks like the inside of a brain.
Not really.
Yep.
No, not really. Let me see. What is that part of your body?
Your intestines.
It's not our intestines, is it?
Yes. Anal leakage, you guys. So every time you're watching porn and you see somebody with a huge butthole, no, she shits her pants all day long.
I don't think so. Because why would you continue that lifestyle? You know what I'm saying?
Because she probably gets paid a lot of money. And then after she's old and nobody wants to fucking see her naked anymore, she's probably
just
gotta
end up
have
with a J. Hayes tattoo on your neck.
Fucking asshole stitched back in.
But isn't that a thing? Like, do people have to get prolapse tattoos or surgeries?
Yes, they have to stitch it back in.
I want to know how it happened. Like, what size penis do you have to prolapse the first try? Or is it like
what?
Continuous?
No, it's like overusage.
How come gay dudes don't suffer from the same thing?
They probably do.
Think so?
Maybe. I don't know.
Ask Tinna. Tinna.
She's a lesbian.
But she's got to know like a bunch of gay dudes, right?
I doubt it.
Why?
Because she's a lesbian. You think she knows other gay people?
Yeah.
No, I doubt it.
What?
I doubt it.
Come on. Ask her. Tina, I'm curious. Not bi-curious. I'm saying I'm curious on whether or not Bree says, I definitely came in at the best time.
Yes.
She's the first person to ever say that.
Everybody else is usually like, what the fuck did I just walk into?
Yeah, and Bree's down. She's DTF. She's down for fun.
See, most of my friends are straight guys. I fucking told you.
Well, I guess I'm wrong. But I want to know.
Could you imagine if she had a bunch of girlfriends?
If they're lesbians, get girlfriends.
Oh, that would go really well.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so because she likes girls, it's probably best for her to have straight male friends.
What if they were not straight? Are you trying to say?
Well, that's fine too, but I'm just saying.
You're sexist. Nope. You're all about that GLBQ.
See, they have anal leakage.
No.
I fucking told you.
No.
Told you. Either that or she just wanted me to say it again.
3 monster cans around to prolapse the first try. Blake Sports, I feel like you're probably correct.
Yes, this is very true, baby. Lesbians hang with straight guys, gay guys hang with straight women. I think it's very... I'm not trying to put any like blanket statements on things, but I think you're probably pretty right.
No. Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Or is everyone bullshitting me?
No, I don't think... I think that's really the case.
April Fools? April Fools or no?
See? Tanina, that is correct.
All right. I'm wrong. I'm happy to admit when I'm wrong. I've just learned something.
See?
Today.
China says it's true. Think about it, though. Think about it.
It sounds stereotypically correct.
It'd be like it's like it's easier to be friends with the opposite sex you're attracted to.
Would you like a pizza pretzel?
No, thank you.
They're delicious.
It's called beards.
Beards.
I don't know.
Bam. I'm curious. Genuinely speaking, so
Tina
What?
says she just has more in common with straight guys.
oh, I get it. I agree. I told you. She said she was down. She's DTT, which is no DFT, down for threesome. Right to the up, Bam Bam says, I have more in common with them. See, no, I agree 100%. Right. I like working on a car. You mean like the mud flaps.
Maybe.
No? All right. When is it 10 o'clock at?
Right now. It's right now, 10 o'clock on the dot.
All right.
DTS, down to scissor.
Down to scissor. DTF, that's down to flap. That's like if you have big vaginal lips.
Literally, Perry.
What?
He says my ex was bi. I had my cake and ate it too.
Oh my god. Perry, we gotta talk. I want to hear some more stories.
Okay. Spicy noodles.
Bits! Horace, mother truckers. Now, with that being said, I want to tell you that I appreciate our Vaping with Thesis. It is your boy Thesis. We're out.
Thanks, guys.
Mwah.
See you next week.
Wait. That's the wrong mod. Mwah.